Hello, this is Tyrone Taylor with Junkers101.com, also known as theflipman.com. This video is to help explain which comes first, the egg or the chicken or the egg. In this situation, basically, should you build a buyer's list first or should you find a deal first? Before I go into this actual tip, please turn on your annotations so you can see all the available information that I have available as far as other videos or interviews that I may have, or any offers that I have on my one-on-one mentoring and coaching, along with the course, obviously. But please turn on your annotations. But on with the information. Buyer's list versus the deal first. When I started, the way I was taught is to find a deal and the buyers will come if you market the deal. Another way of doing it, I hear a lot of other gurus or people teach it, that you build a buyer's list and find what they want. This is just my opinion on it. Both work. Let me just make that clear. Both work. But the way I view it and what I've had success with, and people that I've trained have had success with, is that basically whenever you negotiate a deal that has equity, that deal, well, lots of equity in most cases, and I always like to give an example. $100,000 is an easy number to use. When I say $100,000, I mean that's what the house would appraise for in excellent condition, after repair value. Okay, assuming for whatever reason you can negotiate a deal down to $30,000, and taking into consideration it may need repairs of $15,000. All right, and say you could sell it at, we'll just say $55,000. That leaves $45,000 of just equity, which means actual cash for the most part, minus any taxes or whatever. But we're just going to use the $45,000. That means that individual, that investor, you're basically, when you start to market that property, you're marketing a pile of cash, $45,000 worth of cash. So basically you're saying you're going to give that amount away. That's the way you have to view it if you're going to take on the deal first option compared to building a buyer's list, which I'll give you a tip on building a buyer's list before I finish. But so when you're marketing the property, obviously you're marketing the real estate, but just assume this just was a pile of cash. You're basically saying, hey, I have a contract on this pile of cash, but it needs a little work, and I have to invest X number of dollars to take on this pile of cash. It's $45,000 in equity, or we'll just say a pile of cash. So in order to take my position, you're going to have to pay me an assignment fee. So you're marketing this pile of cash to, on the internet, in the actual area where the pile of cash is located. In this situation, obviously it'll be a house. You're marketing it, and so people are going to call you about that pile of cash. Now, you can only sell it to one individual. You can only sell it to one individual, but 25 may call you. So those other 24, you want to collect their information for future houses that you're going to wholesale, or piles of cash that you're going to offer. It's that simple. And when I say you're going to collect their information, that means their contact info, cell phone, email, fax number. You want to know what other areas they buy in, what price range, what level repairs, how fast can they close, how often do they buy. All of that information is important in building a buyer's list or a database of buyers that you will be able to submit your deals to in the future. So basically, the deal has created a buyer's list for you. Just one deal can create a strong buyer's list for you, because as I said, only one individual can buy the property, but you may have X number that call, and you need to collect those guys or build a rapport with them for future deals. Now, assume that you do the same thing with another deal in a different area. Another 25 people may call you. You can only sell it to one of them. The other 24 you're going to collect. And so it just goes on and on. Even when you have a buyer for a deal. You may put a house on the contract today and have a buyer for it today, but you still want to market that property through your website or through other channels just to get your phone ring. You just simply tell them that property is not available, it's already under contract, but I will have more properties, and you simply collect their information. It's really that simple. Now, obviously, building the buyer's list first, obviously that works. You know, people teach it. I'm sure it works. And you just basically, they tell you what you want, you go out and find it. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. I guess that works. I've never done it that way. But one thing I will add on that is that if you've watched any number of my videos, you know that I have access to like 25 free bandit signs. What I would do if you want to take advantage of those free signs is just simply use those signs to help create a buyer's list. And what you would simply put on those signs is cheap houses for sale and your phone number, and just put them out in a particular area. You'll get a lot of calls, so you want to collect their information, just let them know you don't have anything available, but you will in the future, and you collect the necessary information. It's that simple. You can get those signs. Just simply go to my site, junkers101.com or theflipman.com, and just submit your info. On the next page, you'll see a small banner that says click here for free bandit signs, and you can take advantage. The only thing you have to do is pay for the shipping, which is about $14. But I would take advantage of those free signs just to build a buyer's list, you know, because it does work. It's just that's not what I actually teach. Find the deal first, and the deal will build your buyer's list, and it will continue to build a buyer's list as long as you market all the properties that you place on the contract for your wholesale business. But this is the tip of the day. As I say, you should have your annotations on, but definitely, you know, I still offer the one-on-one mentoring with all my course options. You want to take advantage of that. Locate me on Facebook. It's under Ty Taylor, or you can just go on to facebook.com /the Flipman, or also on Twitter, twitter.com /the Flipman. I hope this works. You know, you can call me anytime, 205-492-3425. Text me, email me. Look forward to working with you, and I hope this tip helps. Thanks.